Yes, I can lean this
What
against
the
the...
fuck is that?
We're live.
No, that's just you pushing the wrong button, bro. we are doing the right thing, don't worry about it. I'm totally not fucking up this new technology at all. It was me. Yes. I'm not participating in this show anymore. Oh yeah, and we're back, boy.
Hey, welcome to the 22nd episode of Caught in Chaos.
Season 2.
The never-ending season.
Extended edition. Bonus episodes. Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We have Gus joining us from Clubhouse. Hey, Gus, what's up? We can't bring you on stage because...
this is how it works. This is a one-way street.
But thank you very much for joining us from all the way.
I mean, for Gus, everything is a one-way street.
If he manages to enter.
Exactly. Some streets are no-way streets for Gus.
Man. So...
Yay! We are doing lockdown still. We are doing lockdown still. Yeah, and it's gonna be extended again.
Yes. So, without further ado, let's get to our news segment.
Just
This is the news.
don't let
News.
yesterday you said tomorrow. So just
News from around the world.
make
With Paul.
come true.
So
And
this
Malinda.
shit doesn't
Do
burn.
it.
Nah, it's fine. We get extra smoke effects in here. We spare no cigarette spared on your part. No cigarillo spared on your part. To make this show the most expensive that we can. Yeah, last episode we're gonna burn down this set.
So, welcome to the show. If you are joining us for the first time, you know we talk about shit that happen around the world, and we start that with our amazing
Sisyphus,
lockdown.
our Sisyphus segment. Every week we push the boulder up the mountain, and every week it rolls back down for us to pick it up and push it back up again. And every time we say, hey, how about when the boulder is up the mountain, you know, when we finished our work, how about we secure that boulder? But Austria is like, nah, that boulder's gonna stay up there, you know? And then it rolls down back, and we're like, oh, how did that happen?
Exactly.
So we are in our fourth lockdown.
Fourth lockdown.
Fourth
But who's
lockdown.
counting?
Yeah. At this point, yeah, this is very much it's like the fourth Rambo or the fourth Star Wars movie. Like it's always like the fourth one is always shit. You know,
this-
like it's
you know this famous quote, why fear death when you're not living?
yeah.
By Malinda Perera.
Okay, yeah. I was guessing, like, I heard that one before. Or a version of it. Must have been a very
So this
wise
is-
brown guy.
This is exactly what we are going through. We don't fear death anymore, and if you can go to the canal on
I
a
do
warm
fe-
day, you
do-
can see.
I do fear death, man. I do fear death. I fear death now more from the Austrian government's ineptitude than from anything else.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers! Yeah,
Today we are drinking gin tonic.
yeah, we're abstaining from beer this episode.
You have drunk enough beer.
Yeah.
So, getting into the lockdown. So the lockdown in eastern states of Austria has been extended until 11th of April, which we predicted last week. And if our predicting game is good,
We have a 95% hit rate at this point. Like it's gross how good we are at predicting it.
If our prediction game is good, like I have a very strong feeling that 11th will not be the end of this lockdown. Although it's depressing,
we should count our lucky stars if it's happening in May.
Yeah, which technically, let's see, let's get into it. So make sure if you are going out, like we all know you do, because 1 year
We see you. We see you.
Yeah, one year.
I'm on my bike and I see you, motherfuckers out there.
1 year ago, everybody was like, "Oh shit, I'm going to stay home." Like we stayed home for 3 months a year ago. Like I didn't leave the house unless it's like midnight that I'm sure that there is nobody.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I spent extra 50 cents to go to the gas station to buy cigarettes instead
my
of going
God.
to the tobacco.
Oh my God!
during
You
rush
really
hours.
pulled out all the stops.
And right now I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's the fatigue has set in. The fatigue has set in clearly. It has even set in with the cops. Like even the cops are now like, do we still have to do this? Like
technically the cops are only like that while wearing the uniform now.
Oh yeah.
If they're off duty, they're chilling by the canal with the rest of like they're like, oh shit.
Can't wait for police officer arrests police officer for breaking.
I'm pretty sure that was going on. Like
breaking corona rules, and then also cop coughs on cop and makes him COVID.
Like imagine you're
Sick.
a cop and I'm a cop. You come into me and I'm chilling by the canal. Like you have to go home by 8. I know, motherfucker. I'm a cop too.
I'll send myself to prison. Don't worry about it.
Like right now,
I'll find myself. Don't worry. Like he has already written himself a fine for $90 so he can stay.
you can see that depressed faces on cops now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, motherfucker, I don't want to, because they are mostly like, they are anyway one of the most hated people on earth. And now after
Very, very few other organizations have a slogan that is literally "fuck you guys." Firefighters don't have fuck
Big Pharma
firefighters.
doesn't have.
Yeah, exactly. There's no triple F, fuck firefighters.
No.
There's no screw the EMT. Like there's no such thing. It's only cops.
Yeah. So
I guess politicians. I guess, but that's the thing. Politicians normally don't have a gun to shoot you with.
well, they do. They don't show it. I'm pretty sure they carry it.
Oh, there's some FPÖ. Hofer is a concealed carry guy and open carry guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's very easy in Austria to get a concealed weapon.
Oh yeah.
It's very easy to.
Oh yeah. Well,
guns.
relatively easy. I mean, again,
One of the easiest in Europe.
the
actually.
thing is, the cops are still gonna check up on you.
Yeah. Of course.
Like that's the thing that keeps the gun violence down, is that we at least regulate the whole thing.
The difference is people here are not dumb.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the
like,
time.
When it comes to guns, I believe they're not
I mean,
dumb.
we had a mass shooting like 5 years ago.
We had a mass shooting.
No,
like
that was a.
five-
See, mass shootings, I count those differently. Like, that's why I hate American statistics on mass shootings. Most of those mass shootings were politically motivated in some certain way or aspect.
Well, most shit is politically
but
or
mass
religious.
shootings in Austria is just a guy going nutso, killing his wife and children. Then the cops show up, and then he shoots the cops. That's not a political statement. He didn't go to a school or something like that. He just murdered his family and then a few cops. That's a mass shooting in Austria. In the US, it's always like, I don't know, like fuck Biden. Like. We kill for the right reasons in Austria nowadays.
I think I should stop this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, Gus left, so that is
Gus is like, they're dropping shit on America.
Yeah.
I'm not going
I'm
to
out.
listen.
I'm out.
So if you are going out from, actually it was from 1st of April.
Yeah, what a joke.
You have to wear an FFP2 mask even if you're outside, especially
in
if
certain
you're-
areas.
Yeah. So Donaukanal, Karlsplatz,
Weird
and
that
Retzelplatz.
that's exactly where the young people hang out.
Yeah, Museumsquartier.
Strange, right?
Schwedenplatz and
It's almost like it's
Stephansplatz.
targeted or something.
Well, for very good reasons.
No. Everybody should wear the fucking mask in the first place. So why target young people specifically? Honestly, I've seen more old people not wearing the mask properly than young people.
Yeah.
Young people at least know how to
Wear the
fucking
mask
poo
when they wear a mask.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because not wearing one properly is like wearing no mask in the first place. You're just being an extra dick about it. No, that's true though. Come on. If somebody nose sticks, you are a worse human being than not wearing a mask in the first place.
Well,
because you have convictions, but you don't have the balls to follow through on them.
it's not more different than what the government is doing. Like, they are not doing it right. They are just doing it for
kinda.
the because I'm wearing a mask but not wearing a mask.
Oh yeah. By the way,
So it's either wear a mask or don't
yeah.
wear a mask.
Little side news. I think the 2020 deficit came in like the first pre-calculation, and I think it's like 33 billion euros. My quick math tells me that if you would have paid every Austrian $2,000 and told him to stay the fuck home for 2 months. And then in that 2 months prepped everything for a proper border control, that would have been way cheaper. Like 50% cheaper. And we're not even talking about the damage to the economy that ripple effect had. Kurzarbeit is like a shitty Band-Aid on a very gushing wound.
Yeah.
Like it's somebody stabbed you and then like put like a dinosaur Band-Aid on it. Like, oh, it's a Flintstones one, Like... That's the level of Medicare you get, like Flintstones level. Our doctor is a dinosaur. Wilma!
But also, I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but Austria is in the final stages of purchasing Sputnik 5 from Russia.
Well
a
done.
million doses.
Well done. Yeah, because they couldn't figure out how to buy doses a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is somebody who knew that there's gonna be a birthday gift in a year, panics a week before the birthday is coming up, seeing, oh shit, everybody has already pre-ordered all the cool PlayStations and all that shit, You can't gift those, and you're like, oh, Russia has a knockoff product. Piers Fiev, it's like a in Cyrillic.
Well, hey,
station.
Ildigo is joining us on Clubhouse.
Hello,
and we
hello.
have 4 viewers. Hey, Andreas. Andreas is joining us on YouTube.
Oh, he's from. Is he now?
He's back. He wrote me he's back because apparently he told that he likes his job, but his boss is a dick. That's what I heard.
Welcome back, Andy.
Welcome back, Andreas. Good to have you back. And we have more viewers in YouTube, so if you would shoot who's joining us, we would like to know.
Please
so
don't
we know,
shoot.
I mean,
right after the mass shooting.
let us know who's joining so we know who we are talking to.
Yeah.
And we like to keep this podcast interactive. That's
Obviously.
the whole reason why we are
Except
doing
for
this
Clubhouse.
live.
Suck it, Clubhouse.
Yeah,
Go
we
over to
can't do
YouTube.
this in Clubhouse. But it's a good thing. Like, if you because the problem with YouTube is you need to sit there and watch it. But in Clubhouse, you can just play.
And you
just
can do
listen,
whatever you want.
And you can keep doing whatever you're
Masturbate.
doing.
Yeah. Cut
So-
some onions. Do
and,
the same thing at the same time.
While Austria is actually in the last stages of purchasing Sputnik 5, Austria and Slovenia promised 30,000
Vaccines.
doses to Czech Republic.
So nothing. But again, the Czech Republic is doing way worse than we are. So I kind of am okay with the solidarity move.
Nah. Everything, helping each other,
That's fine, right?
Oh, by the way, happy Easter, motherfuckers!
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Hope you guys had like some nice Easter brunch and all that shit.
Found some eggs.
I know I did.
Found some eggs.
Fo-
Oh shit! I have Easter eggs. We have to do egg fight.
We'll do an egg fight.
Yeah, we'll do an egg fight.
Are you leaving right now?
Wait, have you done an egg fight
Yes,
before?
I have.
Okay, all right. Then we'll do it at the end.
Yeah. So make sure you give me a good egg.
Dude, you're talking to me. I have only bad eggs.
I came up with a very bad joke. I know it's very bad because
Okay, because you think I will find it funny.
I don't think anybody will find it funny, but I since I came up with it, I still want to put it out there. Like, what's the difference between Bugs Bunny and the Easter Bunny?
What is the difference?
The Easter Bunny get fucked by a chicken and lays eggs. I know it's a shit joke. It's not a joke that I'm gonna do on stage, but it's something
you had to put it out there so it get it out of your system.
You have, like, you know, when you come up with a joke, whether it's gonna work or not, you have to put it out and figure it out. Like, you know,
I absolutely agree.
It was funny to me, by the way.
It was funny to me. The Malinda Perera story.
It was funny to me.
Dude, that should be the title of your first special.
It's funny
to me. Yeah.
Maybe that's second.
It's funny to me with Malinda Perera.
Fuck, I forgot what my second. It doesn't matter. But also,
Hunt for Austrian cunt.
No. The second special is going to be called Nobody's Important.
That's not bad.
Nobody's important.
That's not bad. I like that one.
So Sebastian Kurz also mentioned last week.
Liar, lie some more. Liar, liar. This is the
liar, liar. Austria is in fire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, this is so true. Fuck me. Yes, Austria is doing really well, and so well after all that Kurz got really bold.
Yeah, according to Sebastian Kurz, he promises everybody who wants to get vaccinated will be vaccinated in the next 100 days.
Yeah.
So it's like 14 weeks.
Why does he never stop his speeches, by the way? We will be right back after a short break.
Also, he says that
100 days, dude. 100 days.
Every time they say 100 days, it reminds me of the previous president of the country of Sri Lanka. Like he came into power saying he's gonna change Sri Lanka in 100 days.
That's one of the favorite things. I think
100 days is something.
I might be wrong, but I think Franklin D. Roosevelt was the first one who did that, because when he took over during the Great Depression, he promised the Americans to change their way of living in 100 days. And he basically did that. And since then, I think every politician is basically copying that because it fucking worked. But the problem is, you also have to put the work in, motherfuckers. Yeah. You can't just say it and then not deliver on it. I mean, you're doing it right now because you're not properly being punished by the electorate. But still, go fuck yourself, Kurz. I'm not trusting you that I get a vaccine in the next 100 days. Which would mean, you know, what is the intermediary between the first shot and the booster?
3 months, right?
It depends on the vaccine. I think the longest is 3 months. I think that's the AstraZeneca. I'm not sure anymore. But there's
I think
one
it's like
one has
6 weeks to 3 months.
Yeah, so if it's that, that means he promises everybody has a vaccine that wants a vaccine 3 to 6 months after those 100 days. That's what he really promises here. It's not that everybody gets the first dose. No, you have to then, do the thing. You can't just do it. This is literally like putting a condom on halfway. It's not gonna work, motherfucker. Your dick is not that big. It's gonna slip off. I don't care how big your dick is. If you only roll it up half, I mean, yeah, whatever, Kurz, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he also said like cultural events, sports, and gastronomy will have their opening steps in mid-May. Stop teasing, motherfucker. You are worse than a stripper.
No, he's the worst dominatrix. He's like teasing you like with a feather boa.
Like, we talked about this before as well.
Yeah,
like,
shit, it's happening again.
This is deja vu. Like, what? Don't do this to us,
Don't
innocent
cock tease
people.
us.
Don't tease us like this, saying one thing and like because you can't expect anybody to follow you anymore.
Now, after the 4th to 15th lie, people will catch on that you are just talking bullshit out of your ass.
And that's the main reason why people don't give a shit about this anymore.
Yeah.
That's the main
Yeah.
reason because
Nothing can be trusted anymore.
Anything that the government or the authorities say cannot be held accountable.
Well, it can be.
I mean, it's accountable to themselves, but you can't take you say something and nobody's believing it.
Yeah.
Because
you say you
there is
close
no
everything.
logic to it.
Yeah, you say you close everything down, but then you leave fucking ski slopes open.
Yeah.
Oh, and then what do you then? Oh, you let people go travel. Oh, when they return, you don't properly test if they were tested. That's weird. Do you check up on them? Yeah, spot checks, but not enough. It's all this bullshit. It's like accumulative,
People get tired of listening.
Because, again, I'm so sorry for the first responders. No, because they have to deal now with a more aggressive variant than last year. Yeah. They have to deal with more deaths. Again, rising numbers on the intensive stations. And the Austrian state had a year to prep for this because, let's be honest, they should have known, if this is not resolved in the next 6 months, we're gonna be stuck with it for the next 18. So why not do something now so we don't have to deal with it later? This is like an oil check on your car. When the check engine light lights up, you should go check your fucking engine. Don't do this and be like, it's gonna be fine probably. It's not gonna blow up in my face at all, and I'm not gonna crash against the tree and die and kill my kids in the back because I didn't seat them in properly.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, speaking about that, I think UK actually has done very good with the vaccines.
Yeah,
60%,
because
is it 50 something, 60
wait.
percent?
Did they ever do a reduction of the AstraZeneca vaccine? I don't think so. They never did bullshit like that.
We didn't see there
also
were
AstraZeneca, weirdly a British company. And again, what was it last week? Those 30 million doses, or how many it was, that were slated to be exported to the UK, but were actually planned to go to Europe. Yeah. So I think AstraZeneca is doing some shady shit there to boost UK numbers because they're a UK company.
And the thing is, I think I don't know the credibility of this. I just saw they say they are going to treat they're going to treat COVID like the seasonal flu from now on. It's not.
It's hanging around.
It's going. I mean, that's something also we know. This shit is never. If you
but at least the vaccines in the future are gonna be easier to be adapted.
If you still think that, if anybody thinks that this shit is going away, no, it's going to turn into a seasonal
thing.
Disease.
Yeah. It's gonna be less deadly.
The only thing is if you want to vaccine people and reduce, because technically from everything that I've read, the vaccine is the only thing the vaccine is doing to you is you probably might not die from COVID.
Yeah.
Apart from that, nothing. Your symptoms, the mortality rate is supposed to
go way down.
Brought down. So if you get the virus, you will not suffer the way
you still get it, but it's way shorter. Your recuperation period is a day or two instead of 10 days or even longer.
That's why it's important that get this shit controlled.
Yeah.
And vaccinate the people.
And then also hand out enough funding for institutions to develop a seasonally adaptable vaccine like we have for the seasonal flu. Yeah. It's not well, it's not rocket science literally, because we're going to go to rocket science later, but this is still vaccine science, you know? It's not an easy field to work in.
Because, like, if they haven't figured, like, they are nowhere close to figuring this shit out. They are nowhere close to figuring this shit out. And
You mean global pandemic control?
And then the worst thing would be, like, we have, like, you know, from the data available, most pandemics lasted from 1 to 2 years.
Depending, yes.
Most pandemics.
Yes.
Like, even the...
Regionally,
even
they lasted
influence-
sometimes way longer.
The
yes.
most recent one is the influenza,
Right.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
And that lasted, I think, maximum 2 years.
Something like that, yeah.
So that was 100 years ago, man. With like the technology before 100 years ago. And we have come a long fucking way from that 100 years, and we are still facing the exact same.
But that's also because we have such more interconnected systems. We are so much more networked. Like, that's the problem. Like, there's a very, very good, I think it's called Economy Explained. It's a YouTube channel on an Australian YouTube channel, and he explained, like, how an Austrian vaccine for an Austrian drug for like cancer becomes a Chinese product, even though it is produced in Austria. But through relabeling and everything, it goes to China and then gets distributed. That's why everybody, like, we are in this world now where fucking boxes for iPhones are made in the Czech Republic, but the phones themselves are assembled in China. The parts themselves come from 16,000 different places. And you have, again, supply chains that are insanely complicated, like absurdly complicated. And we didn't have that 100 years ago. 100 years ago, you know what the most complicated chain was? Probably opium. Like you harvest it in Afghanistan, you go over to China, process it, then it goes to Egypt where it's packaged and then sent off into the world. Maybe something like that. That was maybe the most complicated chain you had back then. Nowadays, we are way past that. I mean, fucking graphics cards still cost triple of what the MSRP is. Not just because of fucking miners, but because of COVID. Everything has been delayed like a motherfucker. Like they have waited for the insulating material in high capacity capacitors. Hilarious name. But high cap capacitors, they're like an relatively inexpensive item. They're like 50 cents a pop or something like that. But they couldn't get the fucking insulator material for like 2 months or something like that. So they couldn't make those motherfuckers, and you need those for everything. So we are in a brave new world, motherfucker, and it feels great, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Welcome to Most Evil Laugh with Paul.
Let's leave that shit behind and let's move on with the rest of the news that we gathered over the week. Going to Upper Austria.
Yay!
The most famous place for famous
things.
news.
Yeah, steel industry, right? Yeah, Linz.
In Upper Austria, Subenander Reed.
Flawless spelling.
Is it correct?
That's the Austrian version. Myrtle Combat.
More Myrtle Combat.
Myrtle Combat. And you have to spell stuff in Austrian. Fuking? Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Next round. Yeah, but we have some fun stuff going on in Upper Austria again.
Like a Polish guy, got sentenced for 20 months. 20 months in jail.
Well, he is already in jail for 6 years. I think it's 6 years for aggravated theft or something like that.
Okay.
Or theft with a deadly weapon or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
already is in prison.
He got sentenced to jail for 20 months for making pancakes.
No. I think he only helped
not
with
pancakes.
He helped with the pancakes.
Yeah.
He might have put a swastika on the pancake. He might have. We don't know.
So the allegation is that he painted a swastika on the he painted swastikas on the pancake and took pictures of it.
Talk about pan-dead cake humor.
Pancakes are supposed to be so innocent. Man.
Das ist doch totale Palatschinke.
And you are from Poland.
Every time I see a Polish Nazi, I'm so confused.
Well, his lawyers are saying like this is obviously a mistake. He's not a Nazi.
I mean, he ate it probably. Is it okay to eat? Like is it okay? Because it's probably not very patriotic to eat the American flag.
That's the thing. Maybe it's a hate crime against Nazis.
Yeah. He eats that shit.
Like, look at this. I'm gonna eat that motherfucker.
Yeah. The problem is that the picture of him apparently is him holding up the palatschinke and smiling into the camera.
He was smiling.
Yeah, which is... See, if you said like, motherfucker, and gave two like this, it would have been fine, you know? It's all about optics, especially when it comes to Wiederbetätigung. It's a very fine line that Nazis normally know how to not cross. Apparently nobody taught the Polish dude. I bet you there were some Nazis in the prison and they're like, Franz, I'm gonna prank the Polish dude. I'm gonna get him another 20 months in prison. Just you wait. Here's Vladislav, or whatever, you know. It's just like, hold this up. Yes. And smile while I take a picture of you. Now I'm gonna share it on some social media platforms. If this is a prank channel, this would be the best YouTube prank channel ever. And sentenced my buddy to 20 months of prison.
Speaking of prank, I came up with a new segment for the show. How about we take a number from any of the viewers?
Yeah.
Please don't send us numbers on the public chat. You can,
obviously.
You can DM us on any of our
Social
Instagram
meets.
handles.
Yes.
And send us a friend's phone number, and we will call them and prank them.
We'll try something. Yeah.
We can try something like that.
Oh, that would be great.
So one prank call.
For one free prank call, guys.
One free prank call. All you gotta do is send us a number.
Obviously, if we get some back info on that target, that would be advisable.
It would be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm thinking like we have our new segments. But
we could do tech support. We totally could. You do the Indian voice because racism.
We can come up with something. Anyway, moving on. This is some sad news.
Wait, no. Sorry. One more thing. I forgot it. God damn it. Go on.
So let us know on the chat if you guys are up for it, up for that kind of a segment where you send us a number and we pick a number and we prank these people. Please don't send us numbers from people that you...
No, get Sebastian Kurz's number.
I don't care about Sebastian Kurz.
That would be funny if we called him.
The only thing is, like, I don't want to prank people who is sensitive towards certain things, like.
Yeah.
Like, please don't
give us the number of the Jewish community.
Please don't give us the number of somebody like your personal vendettas are not
part of this. Yes.
Not a part of this, and also don't use this.
We are not your hitmen.
Yeah, we are not helping you to cover up your personal vendettas.
We're like the dude. We
are the nice prankers.
We're the alibi to a crime.
Yeah.
No. I had my friends call on him as a prank. Yeah. That wasn't me who stabbed him.
Yeah,
couldn't have been me. Yeah.
Don't use this to fuck up somebody. Like let's keep it innocent. Let's keep it. I mean,
we're not gonna keep the prank call itself innocent probably.
But yeah.
the goal should be wholesome.
Yeah, like the goal should be like at the end of the day, the person who gets pranked also have a laugh.
Yes, that would be advisable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We will get a burner phone.
Yeah, we are not gonna use our. I mean,
Caller ID. You know, like, who's this Malinda? Yes.
Yeah, they will go like, who is this chick calling me?
Mm-hmm.
Malinda, that's a cute name.
That's a cute chick's name, yeah.
So this is some sad news coming from Austria as well. Like
Yes.
the president of the Disabled Society
Herbert Pichler.
got like met with a fatal accident. He got killed in an accident by a driver who doesn't even own.
See, that's why I don't like... Yeah, go on. No, I'll finish my thought later.
You
I'm
post it in a very
awkward moment.
Like-
I know,
like-
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Do you not like disabled people? Do you not like people who drive? Do you not people that?
Yeah. Could be any of those things right
I'm
now.
like, you see, this is why I don't like disabled people driving. They get killed easily.
Oh no, that's not the point that I was making. That was not the point.
That's exactly
But
how
yeah.
I'm like, what
I know. That's optics. I'm not Kurtz. I'm not good with optics. You know. I always look bad. You can't light me properly. All right, go on.
So the guy who caused the accident didn't even have a driver's license, and he was driving under the influence. So,
As he claimed, he's 33. We wait for the full investigation, obviously. Yeah. This is all allegedly at
thoughts
this
and
point.
prayers for the family.
No, not just fucking thoughts and prayers. This was a guy who actually did something really good for the Austrian community. His big fight was to get disabled people into the workforce, not just this bullshittery where because in Austria, for every 25 people that you employ, you have to employ a disabled person. But most companies just pay the fine instead of actually hiring somebody. And his big fight was partly to get companies to actually hire disabled people, because most bodily disabled people can do not just most work, nearly 100% of work that is in the office. They can work as efficient, if not more efficiently, than non-disabled people. Like I've worked in I was in a high school that was integrated with bodily and mentally disabled people, and we had one girl in a wheelchair. She what was her high score? It was something insane, 330 words a minute or something like that. You know, on the typing test. Like my best thing was like around 180, 200, something like that. Like very average white guy result, but still you get an A. Yeah. You know, that's the white guy way. But yeah, his fight was really just. He was a symbol for Austria, and this is also why I don't like to call disabled people retards, because that guy who hit him with the car, that's a retard. That's a fucking retard. What a moron, really. I hate it. No, it's so... You know, that's why I don't get why people believe in Jesus. Or any...
That's a very good statement.
Or any kind of organized religion, you know? If we don't...
The day that Jesus resurrected.
If we don't find out in the next 6 months that disabled person kept people in his basement, there's no karma here. There's no fucking karma here. You know? This man did only good, basically, in his life.
Well, karma works in mysterious ways.
Oh, yeah, fuck yourself.
We are not going to talk about that. We are not getting into...
Jesus works in mysterious ways. That's the same word.
Well, the homeboy resurrected, so...
Yeah, that is true. That is a pretty neat trick.
Let's not get into the karma discussion on a comedy podcast.
That is a very bad idea. Because karma is going to hit us like a freight train. But still, really, it is a really...
Andrea says the dude also opened his door into the street. Not very smart. Both parties are idiots in this case, but it's super sad for the dude. He's literally a legend.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, you see, this is why I don't like to drive. No, I
because you would hit a disabled person?
Not like...
You're like, oh no, wheelchair.
The thing is, like, one thing I like. It's not that I know. It's a
That
basic.
lady looks like she has Downs. Handbrake to the side.
Well, just be the angel of death, like, you know. Like, let's take
have
the
the hair
person.
for it.
Let's
You have
take
the
the
hair for
person
it.
out of the misery.
You have the hair and the beard for the angel of death. You would be Sri Lankan angel of death. Just give you some black wings and the tongue.
I just want to take this person's life out of that misery that he's living.
And you want free rent by prison sentence.
Pay your taxes so I can eat.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me.
Nah, the reason why I don't like this is a burden that I don't want to carry, like, because it's when you're driving, you can be the safest motherfucker out there,
Yeah.
but you can't say the same thing for the other people who are driving.
And there are just situations where it's literally outside your power.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, driving, you control your car.
Yeah.
You don't control
Anybody
else.
else's. Yeah.
And if you get into an accident, you I don't know. Regardless, like, you know, killing somebody is a very, like,
Fucked
it's
up
something
thing.
that you can't you
Unlive. Yeah.
You're gonna live with that burden for the rest of your life.
If
So-
you're a normal human being,
yeah.
yes.
So I don't think I want that burden. So I would rather take public transport.
And not, yeah, and the other, the tram.
I'm
is-
not a big fan of walking, but I
Yeah.
will take the public transport.
Fair enough, yeah.
Rather
No, that's
than-
that's a
I have a driver's license. I have a
Yeah.
driver's license, but
same
I
seas. I
don't-
hate driving too. Yeah, every time I drive.
And I don't
it's-
have this bullshit boogaloos like I'm gonna save the planet or whatever. Fuck that bullshit.
I mean, that's a nice bonus.
Yeah.
That's a nice bonus on your part. You know, you're like, and I'm also saving the earth. Like, I'm a lazy motherfucker, but it's a nice bonus to have, you know? No,
It's a
the
nice
sa-
bonus for them, not for like.
Look, that's like if somebody told you by eating Pringles you're gonna save the earth. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, okay, cool,
Cool.
thank you. It's not the first reason why I eat
Yeah.
Pringles every day, but I'll take it.
Yeah. I'll take the win. So Facebook. 500 million accounts from Facebook has been leaked online and now available on a website for hackers.
You make $55 billion a year or something like that. How don't you have proper cybersecurity at this point? I hate the word cybersecurity, but at the same time, I love the word cybersecurity. It sounds futuristic and like somebody who's 45 who says that.
The problem is, what is cybersecurity?
That is true.
Because
Yeah.
how, like, regardless.
Just watch all 5 seasons of Mr. Robot, and then you know what cybersecurity
yeah,
is.
that's the thing. Regardless of which,
Oh, yeah. Somebody's always going to break in.
somebody's always gonna break
But
in.
maybe mitigate the fact that somebody can steal 500 million at the same time. You can save stuff on different locations. You know, you can encrypt differently for different things, so that even if a part of your system is breached, not all of it is breached. You know, that kind of stuff.
And for me, you know, like, when people say, like, man, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't share this, I don't like that, I don't follow this, because I appreciate my privacy. Like, what privacy, motherfucker? You wake up in the morning, you drink your coffee, you go to work, you come home. There's no privacy that needs
To be protected. Well, I think it's a more of a substantial base right of humans. You know, I still think like when conservatives and like liberals talk about, you know, the slippery slope, you know, the real slippery slope is this: that not the state but a private company can hold literally billions of people hostage because I have all your dick pics. I have all.
Yeah, the problem
all
is,
the
why
thing-
do
all
you
your-
have dick pics in the first place?
Because you probably cheat. Yeah, no, it's all that thing.
Yeah, that's
and
the thing.
And who is that person who cheats?
Yeah.
It's the person who maybe works at the nuclear facility. Oh, what does he do there? Oh, he, realigns rods. I don't know what that is. But hey, you can exploit that now by having him walk in with a USB stick, plug it in somewhere, tell him, oh, it's just to, blah, blah, blah. We just want to keep an eye on the nuclear facility or whatever, Oh, next thing you know, your whole system is infected. The whole thing shuts down. A hospital doesn't have power. And a guy who has a heart transplant dies. No, it's a very slippery slope with data security.
The problem is there are people that's supposed to keep their lives private.
Yes, it's very important.
But I
And
don't
if you-
think I have... I don't have that many friends who are doing any of that shit.
I have a few.
Because
have
I honestly
very...
don't
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
like the only people that I know
Yeah.
who would need that kind of privacy are people who do
Illegal shit.
illegal shit.
See,
that is,
or you do very illegal shit.
yeah. I
Because
don't have anybody who does very illegal shit.
I have friends who do
Again, don't come for me. I don't have any friend who does a lot of illegal
I have
shit.
friends who are doing very legal shit. Like they like I have a friend who works as a low entry data analyst.
I don't know him. I honestly don't know him. I only do this podcast. I only do this podcast every Sunday.
No, but he's a data analyst for the Austrian cybersecurity force.
Yeah, we
And-
talked about one dude last time, like, the national security.
Yeah. No, not the same guy. Not the same guy. Don't know each other. No, but his job would be affected by something like this.
Of course.
Because he does have a private Facebook account, He doesn't share a lot on it, but it's enough. Like if passwords or whatever are breached, you can breach the email account maybe potentially. You could do some social engineering on that shit. You can call in as like, oh hey, Mr. Blah blah blah, I know your name and where you're born and where you're I'm from the bank. Blah blah blah. Give us that number so we can verify that your account is still yours or blah blah blah. Like you have so many ins at that point. You wanna shut everything down, so you wanna keep everybody's private. It's easier to keep everybody's privacy protected than selectively protecting certain people's privacy.
But anyway,
There we go! Yay! Happy ending! Fuck you, Facebook.
But yeah, like all of these big companies who have been taking all your data and everything, like
Yeah, like a fucking vacuum.
the problem is there is no, like, for me, I believe in cybersecurity, but I also don't believe in it.
I believe it exists.
Yeah.
But only hypothetically. Like that's the thing when I went to university and I did the cybersecurity course, and he's like, okay, here are the ground rules. All of them are already pre-broken. Like the moment you enter a company, all of those rules don't apply anymore. Like they are just for show. But in reality, you're gonna have a motherfucker who's like taped over like the door so that he doesn't have to use the key card every time to get in and out. You have that kind of shit. There was my favorite hack that he told us about a facility was they had automatic doors, which is neat, but they had automatic doors that are one way. So you had one for entry and one for exit. Perfect. Like a classic system.
Yeah.
The problem is the doors were rubberized in the middle so they don't shatter. Makes sense. But you can fit a little straw through that. You attach an aerosol can to the end of it. You just spray up. The sensor thinks somebody walks out, opens the doors, and you can just walk into the facility without anybody knowing, because the security terminal doesn't have a window to that room. So cybersecurity does exist, but it doesn't exist.
It's like Schrodinger's.
Yeah, Schrodinger's cybersecurity cat.
Is it there or is it not there?
Until you check, and when you check, it's definitely not there.
True, the people I worry most about, the idiot drivers, pedestrians and cyclists.
Everybody, so it's everybody. No, that's true.
I've been
Everybody's an
driving
idiot.
around a half a year and had so many near misses due to blind idiots. Lol.
Everybody who walks onto the street just without checking and having their earphones in.
Yeah.
I hate those motherfuckers. I
Jamil-
am that motherfucker.
Jamil says right for privacy should be the same as the right for freedom of speech. Not having something to say doesn't mean you shouldn't have freedom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it should be an inalienable right.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
it's basic.
theoretically it is.
That's how it is.
Yeah. But
Like-
truly it's not because we live in a society. All right, got that.
Tell that to your grandma neighbor. I want my privacy.
Yeah.
Well, as long as I have my window.
No, as long as I have my window, you ain't got no privacy. I have those new FLIR cameras. I can see through your blinds. You know, she has like one of those infrared goggles, you know, at night.
You want your privacy? Get me something to do during the day.
Dude, I can't wait for the grandma that hangs out the window to be in 60 years, be, you know, a 20-year-old now, being a grandma in 60 years. She's like on her Oculus Rift, and instead of looking out the window, she has like a drone flying around. And she's like,
It check
from
what's
her-
up
yeah.
from the bed, you know, like.
The Mayas have hung up their clothes wrong again. You know?
Anyway, moving on. A Dallas woman was sentenced to 5 years jail, in jail, because she causing a death of a nightclub dancer by performing an illegal cosmetic butt injection.
Yeah.
In
Anything
Missouri.
but.
Yeah.
That should be the slogan. Shout out to the woman for trying to
how
get a
would-
better ass. You know, we all admire somebody who wants to, you
ass
know,
kills.
it does. It does. But ass is also, you know,
Like first of all, like
one of my
how would you
three favorite things in life.
ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's on men and women.
Definitely.
It's
on
a
top. Like I'm like, you know, there are certain procedures that you can do illegally
yeah,
because you can't get
a
it done.
tattoo,
Piercing.
piercing.
Still doesn't explain me, because these are things that you can actually get it done. Butt implants are not illegal.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
You're a nightclub dancer.
You're shitty nightclub dancer because you don't have no butt.
If you are a nightclub dancer and you don't have like if you have a small butt, like that's not your fault. The question is, you want to get a bigger butt, and if you haven't made enough money as a nightclub dancer, then you're a shitty dancer.
See, I see. Yeah.
like
Work with what God gives you.
and then
Do the best out of it,
Yeah.
and then improve
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly. Like for me,
Well, I wouldn't say improve, enhance. I think improvement would imply that something gets better. But enhancing is definitely true about an illegal backdoor back butt surgery.
because like you have to get it illegal, because anything that you do to your body illegally is something that you can't even actually claim.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know,
This is not a work accident.
If you are like
OSHA is not coming in and it's like, hey, those sterilization systems is not good. That eye wash station over there should be different. Hey, you shouldn't have a seat in here, and
Like,
that rug under there.
some of these
should be
people
bad.
are the ones like, you know, I do yoga, I eat vegan, I eat clean food, and you're getting a butt injection behind a.
I mean, which state was it again?
Missouri.
Yeah, well, there's no vegan in Missouri, bro. There's no healthy dance in
I wasn't
Missouri.
talking about Missouri at that point. Like, you know, there is always this.
There is misery in Missouri. That is true.
There is always these people, like, you know, who would say, like, I treat my body like a temple, while you do worst possible thing to your
same,
body.
Same dude who then takes LSD that he doesn't know where it comes from at a
on a toilet bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of a toilet bowl.
Exactly. Yeah. So
So
we're all hypocrites.
like it doesn't matter. Like you wanna enhance anything your mama gave you.
Good for you.
Do it.
Good for you.
No problem.
Yeah.
But when you do it, it's always have in mind it's your body, so get it done right.
Yeah. You have only one body.
Yeah, like
I mean, he doesn't believe that, but
I don't.
you have all those bodies.
You have only one soul. You have many.
What is the ramifications in your religion
What do you mean?
if you die of a butt surgery? Like, do you get reborn as like a pig with a really nice ass?
I don't think butt surgery was a thing
In there,
during that
Buddha
time.
is not like. All right, Buddha kind of sounds like butt, anyways. Let me quickly write a thing down about that. Don't toucheth the butt. The butt is sacred.
Now the thing is, like, anything like you the baseline is like you have to be happy with what you got.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You shouldn't do
like,
any of that shit if you're not already content with yourself.
Anything you do it because of greed. You want to have a whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your right.
Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
We're not butt shaming.
Nah, like I would never.
You feel offended by that allegation.
Come on, man. Never.
Me? Like
The thing is, it's not about anything. It's about you treating yourself like you wanna do it right. That's all I'm gonna say. Like go through a proper procedure.
Yeah.
Like
Save up.
Like
Take that $2,000 stimulus check. Oh, sorry, $1,400 stimulus check. Take it, put it to the side. Save that up. Maybe accumulate something and then get the butt surgery. Also, the thing is, your butt gradually gets worse over the years. So when you get the surgery later, it's gonna be a bigger difference.
It's a health hazard.
That's health hazard. Sounds like a villain in like a Aladdin movie. Health hazard.
Health hazard. It's a health
right.
hazard.
Last bit of news.
Amazon apologizes for an incorrect tweet that they made as a reply to a U.S. congressman's tweet that when he said when he implicated that most drivers
for Amazon
pee on a bottle.
Yeah, because they're not time
so
crunch.
let me read the tweet.
Yes, please.
The congressman's tweet was paying workers $15 per hour doesn't make you a progressive workplace when you union bust and make workers urinate in water bottles. And Amazon wrote back, half you don't really believe the peeing in bottles thing, do you? If that were true, nobody would work for us. The truth is that we have over 1 million incredible employees around the world who are proud of what they do and have great wages.
Peeing in bottles, they're very proud about that.
And have healthcare from day one. Mm-hmm. And this is the same company that we heard stories where there was a dead body and people were still working in the storage.
They just put a drape on it. Yep.
And these are the same. This is the same company that claims that they have 1 million workers who are happy, who went on street holding, protesting.
Yeah, their work conditions.
Yeah. So if
Facebook, I smell
Amazon.
Sorry. Yeah, same story. Really.
I don't think Facebook actually treats their workers.
No. That's the thing. That's the trick that Facebook does. That's the problem with Amazon. They directly employ most of their people. That's a big mistake. What you do is the same thing as Facebook. So Facebook, the normal employees get the biggest, best benefits. They get spa treatments. The whole Google shit with we have a chef that makes you a nice cuisine. For the programmers and all that shit.
Yeah.
But review processes are different companies that they
Manpower Solutions.
Yes, and they have to look at beheading videos, child pornography, all that other bullshit that is crazy to look at and never should be seen by anybody, really. And those people are exploited to the max. So, yeah, that's how Facebook does it. And Amazon should have done that in the first place. Their biggest mistake was don't let them unionize. I mean, they're gonna unionize and it's gonna be better for them. Well done, Facebook, Amazon. Face Amazon. Faces on. Face Zone. Yeah.
So, Amazon is... Well, I'm still gonna order shit from Amazon.
Yeah, there's literally no other company out there.
Well, that's the thing, like...
If I want headphones that
But now just
don't
based on-
break the bank, sound good, and also come in the next 48 hours, there's literally no other company. Kaufhaus Österreich.
Geizhals.
See, Geizhals, I use Geizhals all the time. Geizhals recommends maybe a third of the time that I buy from Amazon. And the rest of the time, I always buy from Austrian people, Austrian companies. Because, let's be honest, most of them actually have better pricing than Amazon and slightly worse shipping conditions. So, I always buy from them because when it comes to guarantee stuff, like way down the line, I'm talking 5-10 years later when your power supply fails for no explicable reason, then it's way easier to get that fucker back, you know? Yeah. So, yeah, I still order from Austria. From Austrian companies, but Facebook has a fucking bleeding edge when it comes to just convenience. That's the big thing.
Why you keep saying Facebook?
I don't know. All those big tech companies, like, go fuck themselves, you know? Like, Facebook and Amazon are, I think, comparatively evil. Like, Facebook fucks with humans, Amazon fucks with everything else. And humans as a bonus. Like those pee bottle thingies.
Well, every big company does, man. Every big company does. Like, I'm yet to find...
No. The Vatican only fucks with young boys. Boom! Best joke of the night.
Of the show. Yeah. All right. That's the news for us.
Yes.
Let's go to planes, trains, and automobiles.
Nah, fuck that train.
Fuck Falcon.
Fuck that Falcon rocket. Fuck Elon Musk. Your rocket sucks.
In case you want to know, the Falcon rocket
Exploded.
debris fell over Oregon and Washington.
Yeah, and then we had some debris land on farmers' land. That's it. Yeah, make your rocket better, Elon.
So Falcon is from Elon, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a very Elon rocket. All right, guys. It has been a pleasure.
So that was our Easter episode. Again, I want to remind...
Egg fight? Nah.
Fuck egg fight.
Fuck egg fight. We egg fight off screen.
I want to remind you that we're going to have a fantastic stand-up comedy show on Zoom on the 23rd.
Fuck.
23rd.
I totally forgot about that.
It's literally less than 20 days to go. So grab your tickets soon. We have a fantastic lineup. We have Alia Janine, we have Freddie Quinn, we have Anushka Rava, we have Georg Sachs.
Again, never gonna happen in real life.
Never.
I love how this gave up too. Then the Caught in Chaos just disappeared. It's such a piece of shit.
That's how bad our episode has been today. But we're gonna keep doing this.
We had some good episodes. We had some good jokes in there.
So yes, we do. You will see them on the highlights. Thank you everybody who joined us on Clubhouse. And thank you very much for Jamil and Andreas for keeping the chat alive. And
thank you so much.
Thank you for everybody else who joined us, who didn't want to chat with us and want to keep their privacy intact. So get your tickets soon before they run out, because this is going to be a
your tickets Zoom.
Get your tickets Zoom for Zoom. Anything else? Nothing?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
See you guys next Sunday at 5 p.m. My name is Malinda Perera.
My name is Paul Jacobs. Good night. Adios, amigos. Goodbye, auf Wiedersehen.